Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Cloud, which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 31st of January. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end. Also friends, to all those students who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you all to make notes. Making notes is a very good habit that will fetch you a very good return in the long term. Let's start. First we are talking about 26th of January. We observe on this day Republic Day. It was 74th Republic Day. Alright, and remember who was the chief guest here? He was the President of Egypt. He will be Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and he visited India during 24th to 27th of January in 2023. Next, who has been appointed as the 41st Prime Minister of New Zealand? He will be Chris Hipkins. As you can see him in the picture, he is Chris Hipkins, and he has been appointed as the 41st Prime Minister of New Zealand. And who was the 40th Prime Minister of New Zealand? She will be Jacinda Ardern, and she has resigned from her post. Next, Vishakhapatnam Railway Station has received the Green Railway certification with the highest platinum rating. I repeat, Vishakhapatnam Railway Station has received the Green Railway Station certification. Highly important. Name of the railway station can definitely be asked. Next, BOB, that is Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions Limited, has launched Vikram credit card that will be dedicated specially to the soldiers and police personals. I repeat, Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions Limited, they have launched a Vikram credit card that will be dedicated to the soldiers as well as the police personals. Then comes your Tropex exercise. Tropex is the exercise that is conducted where it is conducted in the Indian Ocean region. It was your Indian Navy that has conducted this exercise Tropex. Next, recently President of India Draupadi Murmu has recently conferred Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar for 2023. This award was presented at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi, and a total of 11 awards were given, out of which 6 awards were given to boys and 5 awards were given to girls. Next, what is the word of the year for 2022 as per Merriam Webster. So remember, gaslighting is the word of the year for 2022 as per the Merriam Webster. Alright, gaslighting. Next remember, Rolls-Royce has successfully tested the hydrogen powered jet engine, and it will be the first company to develop or first motor vehicle to be developing a hydrogen powered jet engine, and it has been successfully tested by Rolls Royce. Next remember Sundraraman Ramamurthy. He has been appointed as the managing director and chief executive officer of BSE. And who has approved this appointment? SEBI. SEBI has approved Sundraraman Ramamurthy as the managing director and chief executive officer of BSE. So friends, these were your important current affairs for revision. Now let's move to today's current affairs. First news. MOE, that is your Ministry of Education, has released a survey, that is All India Survey on Higher Education. I repeat, recently Ministry of Education has released a survey, that is All India Survey on Higher Education, that is for 2020 to 2021. All right, and this AISHE, that is All India Survey for Higher Education, this was the 11th annual survey and the first survey being conducted using an entire online data collection platform. All right, I repeat, we are talking about the All India Survey on Higher Education for 2020 to 2021. This was the 11th survey and the first survey that was conducted using the data collected online. In this particular survey, it stated that a total of 1,113 universities, almost 43,000 colleges, and 11,000 standalone institutions were registered in this All India Survey on Higher Education. If we talk about the total enrollment of the students in schools or in higher education was around 4.13 crore rupees for the same period, that is of 2020 to 2021, and this was the first time that we have crossed the mark of 4 crore people or 4 crore students being enrolled into the higher education, and it is a big achievement for India. Apart from this, remember the number of universities in 2020 to 2021 has increased by 70 to 1113 from 1043. That means the year before, that is in 2019 to 2020, the number of universities in India were 1043 and it has been increased by 70 universities to 1113. All right, so these are some of the data that was released by Ministry of Education in their survey, that is All India Survey on Higher Education, that is AISHE. This was the 11th survey and the first survey that was conducted using the online data. Next, new act renaming the India International Arbitration Center comes into force. I repeat, New Delhi International Arbitration Center Amendment Act for 2022 came into force that will rename New Delhi International Arbitration Center to India International Arbitration Center. Alright, so the New Delhi International Arbitration Center will be renamed to India International Arbitration Center. The information for the same was provided by the Ministry of Law and Justice. Here, the Act allows the central government to provide for removing any difficulties in implementing the Act up to 2 years from the date of commencement of the Act, and the Act extends this time period of to 5 years. The New Delhi International Arbitration Center Amendment Act Bill for 2022, it was passed by Parliament during the winter session in December last year, and Lok Sabha has passed the bill on 8th of August 2022, while Rajya Sabha passed it on 14th of December. But important thing that you need to remember now, that this New Delhi India International Arbitration Center has been, or New Delhi International Arbitration Center has been renamed to India Arbitration Center. So New Delhi word was replaced by India. Moving on. Next is IIRF ranking. That is your India Institutional Ranking Framework. IIRF rankings were released for 2023, and in this IIRF ranking, IIM of, that is your Indian Institute of Management of Ahmedabad, that is in Gujarat, is the top college in India for pursuing the MBA course, that is your Master of Business Administration course. So remember, according to IIRF for 2023, it stated that IIM Ahmedabad, that is in Gujarat, it is the best institute for students to pursue MBA course. Then remember IIM Bangalore, that is in Karnataka, IIM Kolkata, that is in West Bengal. They are ranked second and third respectively after IIM Ahmedabad. The top three colleges have remained unchanged since 2022. And here only, if we talk about private colleges, who secured the top position in these private colleges? So it will be your Xavier Labor Relation Institute of Jamshedpur, that is in Jharkhand, secured the first rank among the private colleges. Alright. Then if we talk about this IIRF ranking, that is your Indian Institutional Ranking Framework. This IIRF is prepared and published by Education Post, that is a monthly magazine on higher education, since 2012. So I repeat, since 2012 IIRF ranking has been published, and this is prepared by Education Post since 2012, and it is a monthly based magazine. And remember, it is India's most authentic non-government ranking framework. So here remember, in this IIRF ranking, IIM Ahmedabad has secured the top position among the top MBA colleges in India. Moving on, here you can see IIM Ahmedabad secured the top government college in India for pursuing the Master's Business Administration course. Next is NSE. NSE ranked third in the equities segment and the world's largest derivatives exchange in 2022. According to the Futures Industry Association FIA, a derivative trade body, the National Stock Exchange Limited has once again emerged, that is your NSE has once again emerged as the largest, that is the world's largest derivatives exchange in terms of the number of contracts that were traded in 2022. NSE India has retained its top spot for record breaking fourth year in a row now for the maximum number of derivative exchange, or it is the largest derivative exchange for the maximum number of contracts that were traded. According to World Federation of Exchanges, that is your WFE, NSE was named the third largest exchange in the world in terms of equity segment also. So if we are talking about number of contracts that were exchanged, so NSE is the largest derivatives for the last 3 to 4 years. And now if we are talking about the number of equity segment, or for the equity segment, this is the third largest in terms related by, or this data was given by World Federation of Exchanges. All right, if we talk about NSE, that is your National Stock Exchange, who is the managing director and chief executive officer, Ashish Kumar Chauhan, and this was incorporated in 1992. And where is the headquarter of NSE? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. So first in terms of number of contracts that were exchanges, and this is the world's largest derivative for the fourth time. And if we are talking about the number of equity, so it is on the third position in the world as per WFE. Moving on. Next we are talking about Edelweiss Mutual Fund House has launched India's first passive short duration fund. I repeat, see, mutual fund is basically, we all know, when a particular person is managing your money by using your money to invest into stocks, into multiple stocks, and build a portfolio for you. So, Eldevis Asset Management Limited, one of the fastest growing asset management company, has launched Eldevis Crisil IBX 5050 Gilt plus SDL short duration index fund, that is the first passive short duration index. This new fund offer is open for subscription from 27th of January to 10th of February. It is a cost effective index fund that could be an ideal option for investors wishing to be include fixed income as a part of their asset allocation strategy. Eldevis Asset Management Limited was established under the Companies Act of 1956 and authorized by the SEBI to act AMC for Eldevis mutual fund schemes. Here, if we talk about this,
Here remember, government security component will be created by choosing the most liquid government bonds with a minimum outstanding of 10,000 crore rupees that will be starting from 1 to 5 years. Alright, moving on. If we talk about LDV's Asset Management Limited, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer? Radhika Gupta. And if we talk about when was this founded, it was in 2008. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, we are talking about SBM Bank. The wholly owned subsidiary of Mauritius-based SBM Group has raised over 99 crore rupees from LIC India through the issuance of second tranche of the base 3 compliant bonds on 24th of January 2023. Alright, and SBN Bank has raised the entire corpus from LIC, the largest financial organization in India. Here, the bank has issued the first tranche of this Tier 2 bonds in April 2022, and now the second tranche of these Tier 2 bonds has been launched on 24th of January 2023, and the whole amount, that is of 99 crore rupees, this SBM Bank has raised the entire corpus from LIC. The bank has issued the first tranche in, as I mentioned, in April 2022, raising around 125 crore rupees at a rate of 9.75% interest, and this is the second tranche of those bonds. SBM Bank India has now raised a total of 224 crore rupees through base 3 compliant Tier 2 bonds with new round of capital raising from multiple investors. All right. Apart from this, remember in 2022, SBM Bank India has also raised 300 crore rupees from the NABARD under the automatic refinance facility. Next we are talking about United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospectus, that is UNWESP. So, United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospectus report for 2023 was recently released, and it stated that India's GDP growth rate will be slashing down for almost 20 basis points, and it has been slashed down to 5.8% in 2023. That means we can say that this World Economic Situation and Prospectus 2023 report slashed India's GDP forecast for the year 2023 by 20 basis points to 5.8%. However, it kept the growth rate forecast unchanged for India for the fiscal year 23 to 24 by at 6%. All right, and there is a high chance that the world will be facing recession, but there is a less chance that India will be facing any. This report was written by the UN Department of Economic and Social Affairs, that is UNDESA. All right, and apart from this, remember in India, the unemployment rate has dropped to a 4-year low of 6.4%. That is your unemployment rate. This is due to various urban and rural employment opportunities that are being generated. Apart from this, the youth employment remained below pre pandemic levels, particularly among young women. Also, the retail inflation is expected to average around 5.5% in 2023. That was 6.7% in 2022. The economic growth in India is projected to moderate in 2023 with higher interest rates weighing on investment and slower growth weakening reports. In India, the additional interest payments would amount to around 8.7% of the total government expenditure. Also, apart from this, if we talk about the global scenario that was released in this United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospectus, remember the global economic growth will slow down to almost 1.9% in 2023. That will be one of the lowest in many decades. Earlier, the lowest economic growth that was recorded was 3.1% globally. Apart from this, the global growth rate in 2022 was almost 3%, and the global growth rate will contract to almost 0.4% in 2023. All right, so it was your United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospectus report that stated that India's GDP growth rate for fiscal or for the year 2023 will be 5.8%. Next, GRSE, that is your Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. This is a mini Ratna company. And recently, remember, GRSE has signed a memorandum of understanding for production of marine engines under Make in India initiative. All right. So GRSE recently signed an MOU with Rolls-Royce Solution of Germany. All right. Rolls-Royce, we know it is a very big brand. So, MOU was signed between GRSE and Rolls-Royce in order to manufacture marine engines. All right, I repeat, in order to manufacture marine engines, these two organizations came together to sign an MOU, and these marine engine production will be done under Make in India initiative. This MOU will strengthen the Make in India initiative. According to the agreement here, GRSE and Rolls-Royce Solution will work together and produce technologically advanced maximum transmission unit series 4000 governmental marine engines. All right, if we talk about it only, these 746 to 43,000 kilowatt power output engines are reliable and easy to maintain. Here, MTU is a solution brand for power systems, a fully owned subsidiary of Rolls Royce. If we talk about this deal, this MOU deal will transfer this MOU deal with the transfer of technology related to engines that will be assembled at GRSE diesel engine plant in Ranchi. All right, including engine assembly, painting, component sourcing, all will be done at this GRSE because we are focusing on Make in India. The collaboration between GRSE and Rolls-Royce is a step towards the indigenization of marine engines, and also this will create a robust ecosystem that will help us to be reliant on Indian manufacturers also in future. And if we talk about GRSE, it signed an MOU with Rolls-Royce, and this was for basically to make marine engines in India only. And if we are talking about GRSE, who is the chairman and managing director, he will be PR Hari. And where is the headquarter? It is in Kolkata, West Bengal. When was this established? In 1884, GRSE was established. Next, next we are talking about Indian oil exports. First consignment of AVGS 100 LL to Papua New Guinea. I repeat, Tamil Nadu based Indian Oil Corporation Limited started their export of the first aviation fuel, special aviation fuel for small aircraft and unmanned aerial vehicles. All right, that is AVGS, that is aviation gas line 100 LL, that is a blue aviation gas line with a higher octane number to Papua New Guinea. So direct question, who exported the first consignment of aviation gas 100 LL to Papua New Guinea? It will be your Tamil Nadu based Indian Oil Corporation exported this. This shipment consisted of 16 kiloliters of aviation gas packed in 80 barrels and was sent on 27th of January 2023. Next news. Next we are talking about appointment. Peter Pavel, as you can see him in the picture, Peter Pavel is the former NATO general, has become the new president of Czech Republic. I repeat,
Peter Pavel, former chair of NATO Military Committee, has been elected as the new president of Czech Republic. As you can see him, he is 61 years of age. All right, and he will become the fourth president of Czech Republic. Next, remember NMDC, that is your National Mineral Development Corporation, has signed up world boxing champion Nakhid Ziran as their brand ambassador. So NMDC, that is your National Mineral Development Corporation, that is a public sector undertaking, that is your PSU, has signed Nikhat Zareen as their brand ambassador. All right, and NMDC, as they have decided to be represented by someone who share their commitment to bringing honor to India, and that is the reason they have appointed Nikhat Zareen, who is a world boxing champion, to be their brand ambassador. If we talk about Nikhat Zareen, as you can see her in the picture, she was born on 14th of June in 1996 in Telangana. She was inducted to the Sports Authority of India in Visakhapatnam to train under Dronacharya awardee 4th Rao in 2009. Also, she has won gold medal at the 2011 International Boxing Association. Then in 2019, she has won a silver medal in Thailand Open International Boxing Tournament. Then in 2022, she won the gold at the 2022 International Boxing Association Women's World Boxing Championship that was held in Istanbul, Turkey. Alright, so coming back, remember NMDC has appointed World Boxing Champion Nikhat Zareen as their brand ambassador. Next is US to test nuclear thermal rocket engine for future Mars missions. I repeat, NASA and the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, NASA and Defense Advanced Research Project Agency announced a collaboration to demonstrate a nuclear thermal rocket engine in space that will enable the capacity of NASA's crewed mission to Mars. As with this nuclear thermal rocket, the amount of power generated will be more and comparatively less time will be taken by humans to reach onto the Mars. Alright, then remember, according to NASA only, a nuclear thermal rocket enables a quicker transit time while lowering the risk for astronauts. For human missions to Mars, reducing transit time is essential since longer trips require more supplies and more robust system. Say for example, this is Earth and this is Mars. So if we want to travel to from Earth to Mars, almost 8 to 9 months is required. So if the time is increasing, then the number of fuel that we will be requiring to carry will increase. Apart from this, even the amount of food that we will be requiring for the astronauts will also subsequently increase. That means we will have to increase the number of petrol also. So it will be better for humans in order to reduce the time that is required to move from Earth to Mars. Alright, next we will be talking about the overview of the 111th Australian Open. Alright, if we talk about it, Novak Djokovic has won the men's single title here and Ariana Sabalenka has won the women's single title of the Australian Open. That was the 111th edition of this Australian Open. And alright, highly important, who won here in men's category? Novak Djokovic has won in the men's category, and which is the 10th title of Novak Djokovic. Apart from this, if we talk about women category, Ariana Sabalenka has won the women Australian title, and she is from which country? She is from Belarus. And Novak Djokovic is from Serbia. Next we are talking about FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup. This was held in Odisha and it was held in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar. Also remember, in Rourkela only biggest hockey stadium of India has been built. Next thing you need to remember, who has won the FIH Men's Hockey World Cup? It is your Germany that has won the Hockey World Cup title. And remember, this will be their third Hockey World Cup title that Germany has won. They defeated Belgium in the finals, and Belgium is known by the nickname the Red Lions. They were defeated by 5-4 in the penalty shootout during the finals that was held in the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. All right. Next, then remember I just mentioned that this is the third time that Germany has won the World Cup. It was in 2002, 2006, and 2023 now that Germany has won this World Cup. Next, Indian cricketer Murli Vijay has announced the retirement from the international cricket. Murli Vijay, he is currently at 38 years of age. Alright, he was a member of Indian Test team till 2018 and played for Tamil Nadu in domestic first class cricket, and now he is talking about his retirement from international cricket. And now remember, if question asks that Murli Vijay, he is from which state? He is from Tamil Nadu and he is a cricketer. Next is Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai has authored a new book that is The Poverty of Political Economies. I repeat, Indian-born naturalist, British economist Meghnad Desai has authored a new book that is The Poverty of Political Economy: How Economies Abandon the Poor. This book highlights the discipline of economy since the time it evolved from the late 18th century. The book examines the philosophical traditions that have shaped economies around the world in engrossing new book. So remember, this book has been authored by Meghnad Desai, who will be publishing this book. It will be published by HarperCollins Publishers, India. Next, we are talking about important days. World Neglected Tropical Disease Day. It is observed on 30th of January. And this 30th of January 2023 marks the observance of the 4th edition of this World Neglected Tropical Disease Day. Here the theme that you need to remember is Act Now, Act Together, Invested Neglected Tropical Disease. I repeat, Act Now, Act Together, Invest in Neglected Tropical Disease. This is the theme that you need to remember for the same. Then if we talk about WHO, World Health Organization, Tedros Ghebreyesus, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus is the Director General. Geneva, Switzerland is the headquarter, and 1948 this WHO was established. Next comes your World Leprosy Day. This day is observed across the globe on the last Saturday or last Sunday of January. That is the last Sunday of January. We observe the World Leprosy Day, and this year in 2022 it was on 29th of January. Alright, highly important. Then this, remember, World Leprosy Day. If we talk about the theme of the World Leprosy Day, it is Act Now and Leprosy. This is the theme, that is Act Now and Leprosy, for the theme of the World Leprosy Day observed on 29th of January, that is the last Sunday of January in 2023. Next is Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has launched a real-time pollution factors gathering mechanism. Alright, I repeat, Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has inaugurated a super site and a mobile van which will collect pollution data in real time. Alright, and this mechanism that has been named as super site and a mobile air quality management van to collect air pollution data in real time, so that we can find out what are the various factors that are responsible for increasing the air pollution in any place in Delhi. Through this initiative, Delhi has become the first city of the country to get a real-time source segment of air pollution, and this super site facility is located at Sarvodaya Bal Vidyalaya premises near ITO, that is your income tax office. Alright. Next, friends, that's all for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. Ministry of Education has released AISHE for 2021, and it stated that the enrollment in higher education has increased to 4.14 crore enrollment. New Act renaming India International Arbitration Center comes into force, and the new name will be of the New Delhi International Arbitration Center has been renamed to India International Arbitration Center. IIRF MBA ranking was released and stated that IIM Ahmedabad is the top government MBA college. NSE ranked third in terms of equities, while it secured the first position in terms of maximum number of trades. Then, Edelweiss Mutual Fund House has launched India's first passive short duration fund. SBM Bank has raised 99 crore rupees from LIC through Tier 2 bonds. United Nations WESP 2023 has slashed India's GDP growth rate for the year 2023 by 20 basis points to 5.8%. GRSE and Rolls-Royce Solutions signed an MOU to manufacture Rolls-Royce marine engines in India. Next, Indian Oil exports first consignment of aviation gas 100 LL to Papua New Guinea. Peter Pavel, who is the former chair of NATO Military Committee, has been elected as the new president, that is the fourth president of Czech Republic. NMDC signed the World Boxing Championship Nikhat Zareen as their brand ambassador. US to test nuclear thermal rocket engine for future Mars missions. If we talk about the Australian Open, that is 111th edition of the Australian Open, Novak Djokovic from Serbia has won the men's single title and Ariana Sabalenka has won the women's single title here. FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup for 2023 was held and Germany has won it. It was held in Odisha and this is the third title won by Germany. Indian cricketer Murli Vijay has announced the retirement from international cricket. Meghna Desai has authored a new book, that is The Poverty of Political Economics, and World Neglected Tropical Disease Day, it is observed on 30th of January, while World Leprosy Day is observed on 29th of January, and Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has launched a real-time pollution factor gathering mechanism and also a van that will be collecting time in real-time data in various locations of Delhi. So that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for our homework question. The first question is, which startup built the Azadi Set satellite? Next, which state houses the world's first palm leaf manuscript museum? Third, which city is the host of the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention 2023 and the date when do we observe Pravasi Bharatiya Divas? Next, which union ministry is organizing the Startup India Innovation Week? And the fifth is the aspirational block program, which was launched recently, covers how many districts initially. So these are your 5 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like this video and comment below and let us know what are your views on such sessions. If you are enjoying the session, then friends, you can find more such videos by searching current affairs by Vikas Rana on YouTube and you will be finding multiple videos by us. Apart from this, you can also attempt quiz on Affairscloud mobile application. That's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session and you can follow us on the YouTube channel as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com. And I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.